Alright, so let's work through this measurement test. We're going to look at the first question. It says the Romero family is putting a fence around their garden. Now in my head I'm already thinking, well, I know that fence means perimeter. I know that around means perimeter. A drawing of their garden is shown below, and some of the dimensions are labeled. How many feet of fencing will there be? How many feet of fencing will the Romero family need to buy for their new fence? So again, fence is thrown around lots of times. So when I see the word fence, I'm thinking perimeter. And I know that perimeter is the outside or the edge. So I know that for perimeter, all I have to do is add the numbers that I'm given. Well, if you just add the numbers that are given, you're probably not going to get the correct answer because it says that some of the dimensions are shown. So I like to go with my highlighter, and I like to physically highlight the side, so that means I checked it. So I'm adding 35 plus this guy is 14. Now I don't have a number here, so I'm going to come back to that one. I don't have a number here, so I'm going to come back to that. I do have a 22, which is right here. And I have a 51, which means the whole entire thing. So now I need to go back and look to see what the other two numbers could possibly be. So if I look at the 35, I know that this distance right here is 35. So this distance also must be 35. Well, I can pretend like this is a big rectangle. And I know that this is 35, so the bottom must also be 35. So 22 plus what number is going to get me 35? Well, to find out, I'm going to subtract 35 from 22, and I'm going to get 13. So I know that that missing number is 13. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for the height, the vertical. So I know this whole thing is 51, and I know that this little part is 14. So 14 plus some number gives me 51. Well, to find out, I'm just going to take away 14 from 51. So 51 minus 14, and I realize this number right here is 37. So now that I have all of my numbers, whoops, I forgot to add 37. And I know that I'm talking about perimeter, I'm just going to add. When you add all of these numbers up, you get 172. And this is feet. My answers are in feet, so my answer is C, 172 feet.